Bring my laser!
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Derek420 for real here, and I got a 4th gym battle with PokemonMaster1477, the guy who made my intro, and he asked me for a battle, and he wanted Overuse, so I was like, alright, let me make a team, and we'll do this. So, I'm going to go ahead and lead off. He leads off with his Elf. I'm going to lead off with my Aerodactyl, and I'm just going to go ahead and taunt off the start just to make sure he doesn't want to set up rocks, which I kind of don't think he will because he knows I outspeed and I'm going to taunt. But he just goes out for the flamethrower, and I guess just to break my sash. But it doesn't really do crap, so now I'm going to take this opportunity to set up my rocks on the switch. And he brings in his Metagross, and I'm not really fearing this thing, but I know it got the bullet punch, and I really don't care about the Aerodactyl after he done did his taunt and he got up his rocks. So I'm going to let him go down so I can get a free switch in on this Metagross, even though I should have kept it for later, but whatever. Aerodactyl went down. So now I'll send in Iran or my Heatran, and I'm going to go ahead and Earth Power. And I thought this was my Specs Heatran, but it's actually my Scarf version. And so it's not going to one-hit KO this thing, which is depressing. And he sets up his rocks, which is great because now I don't have to worry about losing my freaking Heatran. And he just goes for the Bullet Punch, which doesn't do crap. I guess he predicted me to switch, thinking he was an Earthquake, but I'm not going to switch because I know I'm going to outspeed. And I go for another Earth Power, and that's going to kill it off. And so now I'm looking pretty good. And he sends out his Squidward, and I'm fearing the Surf. So I'm going to go ahead and get the hell out of there. And I send in Bird Shit, which is my Zapdos, which is my specially defensive Zapdos. And I'm exerting pressure all over his face, and he goes for the Surf. And it does a decent amount of damage, I suppose, but not really nothing. I got a Roost on this Zapdos, so I'm not really worried about it. And he's fearing the Thunderbolt, so I'm going to go ahead and T-Wave whatever comes in on the switch, because I know he's going to switch out. And that's perfect, because his Elf comes out, and his Elf's fast as hell, so that solves one of my problems right there. And I'm going to go ahead and stay in, and I'm going to go ahead and go for the T-Bolt on it, just to get some damage off on the Elf, means I'm faster now. And I hope you like the music. This is a 16-bit. I'm not sure the name of the song, but there's some pretty good stuff. And his Elf goes for the taunt, which is good because I'm not even really worried about it. I'm just going to go for the Heat Wave, thinking he might switch into something to resist the T-Bolt. And that's going to KO it, and his Elf goes down. And right here, I make a stupid play, and he brings in his Heatran, I do believe. And I don't go for the T-Wave, which was stupid on my part, I guess. And he flamethrowers me, and I'm guessing this thing's probably Specs, because it does a hell of a lot of damage. And I'm at 101 HP right now, and I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt, which I should have went for the T-Wave to slow it down a bit. And now I'm thinking maybe I could live another one, but I don't think so, and I don't really care. But I went for the Roost for in case if I did live. I'm just going to let Zapdos go down because he did his job. He slowed down the Elf and knocked out the Elf and did some damage to the Heatran. So now Bird Shit goes down, and I'm going to go ahead and go to my Needle Dick, which is my Gengar, like everybody knows I always have. And I'm just going to go ahead and go for the T-Bolt to KO the Heatran because I'm Life Orbed, of course. And down goes the Heatran, and in comes Breloom, and I guess he didn't know I'm packing the Psychic, which, you know, I've been packing the Psychic because of all the fighting types and Breloom's, of course. And right here he was like cursing because he's like, I didn't know you had the Psychic, and you know, hey, I want type coverage. So that's super effective. Breloom goes down one shot, takes some Life Orb recoil, and in comes Lucario, and I'm like, yeah, I got the Focus Blast too. But no, I'm going to miss. And that's going to kill me with a Crunch, so that kind of screwed my whole plan right there. And so now I'll lose my Needle Dick, and I'm going to bring in my Diarrhea, which I misspelled because I noticed it now. And I'd bring in Diarrhea V2, and I'm going to go ahead and go out for the Fire Punch, you know, because I know the Heatran's out the way. I don't have to worry about Flash Fire Boost, and I know the Choice Band Fire Punch is going to KO the Lucario. And so Lucario goes down, and in comes this Tentacruel again, and I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Fire Punch again. I'm going to stay in, and I take the Sludge Bomb, and now I get Toxic, so now I look like a great colored diarrhea, and I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Choice Band Fire Punch because I know it's not effective, but it's still gonna do a decent amount of damage to that thing. And I take some poison damage, and now I'm thinking he's gonna stay in and go for the Sludge Bomb again. So I'm gonna go back into Heatran because I know it doesn't affect me. And he goes ahead and goes for the Toxic Spikes. Not sure there if that was a misclick or not, but now I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Earth Power, thinking it was gonna KO it. But I also thought it was supposed to be my Specs Heatran, so it's super effective and he lives with a little bit, but because this thing's, I'm sure, defensive oriented, he's not going to be able to KO me with the Surf, and I'm going to be able to go ahead and get off another Earth Power and KO him, and that's going to be a good game. Go ahead and check him out. He's a good guy, and if y'all like the video, give me a thumbs up, give me a like rating, comment, let me know what you think about the music in the background, y'all have a good day, YouTube.